How's it going, everybody? I'm doing a drink review here today, and then I'm going to do a quick gum chewing ramble channel update type thing. But I picked up the Fanta Chuckie's Punch. People tell me about this. I found it in Walmart. It's actually one of the things. We went to a self-checkout in the one corner, and they have, of course, a fridge there with sodas. I was like, there it is. They also had the Five Nights at Freddy's, but that was just regular orange. I was assuming it was just the regular orange Fanta, so I didn't get that. I'm wearing this shirt because I'm filming this on Saturday night, and we went to the Edgar Allan Poe speakeasy thing, and we just got back like an hour, not an hour ago, like a half hour ago. I'm like, oh, I don't feel like taking my shirt off just yet. I did not wear my hat. I was going to film this video without the hat, but my bald head is going to just... it's just too bright. The lighting's not good enough. My webcam's not good enough to avoid that glare of doom. But yeah, it was the kind of thing where they tell you to kind of wear your best Victorian era type stuff or whatever cocktail attire. And I'm like, shit, I gotta wear this red shirt that I have, red dress shirt, and just nice pants. Some other people are just wearing jeans and stuff like that too. They don't care if you don't, but I was like, yeah, fit the mood a little bit better. Really cool thing. It's at this place, McCulloch Castle, I believe it's called. It's over. Is it in Jamestown? Right over Greensboro. Pretty nice place. The castle place, really nice atmosphere, ambiance, whatever for this kind of thing. They had 4 people. Let me start this up. I should take some sips of this and then get into it. It tastes like fruit punch soda, exactly what it says it is, pretty much. Punch flavored soda and other natural flavors. Yeah, it's not bad. It tastes like fruit punch, but just soda. I'll take a few more sips of that and then score it. But yeah, it was pretty cool, actually. It was only 5 people doing the whole thing. So you also got cocktails with it inspired by these tales, right? The first one was called the Pale Eye, and then the Cat's Meow. I think the last one was the Red Death. That's what the last story was, so I'm thinking it was that. The drink's alright. The second one, the Cat's Meow one, was good. I can't remember what they said was in these things. The second, the first, and the third one tasted very similar. Honestly, I'd give this an 8 out of 10. If you like fruit punch and soda, it's a nice combination of both of them. It's not bad. What's going on there? I don't know. I go an 8 out of 10. It tastes like fruit punch flavored soda. I like fruit punch, and it tastes fine as soda. So 8 out of 10 for a Chuckie's Fanta Chuckie's Punch. What about its kick? But yeah, this thing's cool. They go all over the place. I don't know how many groups of people they have doing it, because I'm pretty sure they're elsewhere tonight as well, not just in Greensboro. There's just 5 of them. They handle the drink, because you can get stuff at this bar, this makeshift bar they have, before you go in. And then you get the 4 drinks. You had to pay for those drinks. The 4 you get during the show are included with the ticket. But everybody that read the tales, it was the Telltale Heart was the first one. The Black Cat was the second one. Then the Raven. And then the Red Death. The first one, the woman who did it, who was doing the reading of it, really intense. Everybody's the when she does the heartbeat, everybody's stomping the floor to simulate the heartbeat. And the other ones were all really good too. But that first one was really kind of pretty intense. Really nice place too. It had a nice window in the background. I might put some pictures on Instagram. We took a few pictures. I had a nice video after it ended of the whole front area and it didn't come out. And it was on too. I don't know why, because it got to like 20 seconds. I was like, all right. And it just didn't work. There's a nice like window behind it, and it downpoured like right as it was ending, kind of. So we had to hang out in there a little bit, and we still got soaked going to the car. But nice looking place. These people did a good job with this thing. They also do weddings at this place and stuff too. So that was really cool. Seats were a little uncomfortable and tight together. The nice stone walls, big chandeliers. And they set up the front with like a chest and candles and other little things. But the back window, the wind started to pick up and you see the leaves start falling off the trees and stuff. And it rained a little. And then it downpoured. Like almost like, I think it was starting to rain. And then it completely started to downpour like right after. And when you come into this room, there's like a slope that comes down, and the water just flows down here, so that the whole front area was like a pool. They had to get it out of some of the water out of there. They were able to get most of it out. But it's fun. It was cool. Different. Like, I would look it up if you're in the U.S. I don't know if they do this elsewhere around the globe. It's possible. But it was fun. But they are all over the place, though. I think they're going to be in Louisiana soon, Virginia. They do one on Long Island. But Edgar Allan Poe, speakeasy. The channel update is just kind of because I did another one of the NBA 2K eras videos, and it tanked. Which was weird, because the other 4 I did viewed very well. This one just shit the bed. It like just hit 1,000 views in its first 24 hours. And I'm only going by my own views. And I do better than that, typically, unless it's a poorly viewing video. Most of my videos will hit 15 to 16, or even higher, 2K, depends on what kind of run I'm on. And I didn't get a lot of likes either. These are my comments. And I was so surprised. I was like, oh, can't wait to put this up. People are going to be like, yeah, hell yeah. So I'm going to do at least one more of those. And if that one is also views poorly, I'm just going to maybe wait 6 months and do another one. I'm doing that going forward with videos. Like, if videos do not view well, I'll give them another chance. And then, if they don't view well again, I'm like holding off on doing those, because I want to get videos up that are doing a lot of views. I'm trying to get my views up as high as possible and get another push. Because anybody who creates on YouTube, no matter how big your sub count is, because every time no matter what your sub count is, you're going to have different expectations, right? In mind, like my channel was smaller, my expectations were smaller, and it got bigger and stuff. And like with my other channel that I haven't put a video up in freaking like a month, I don't expect that, if I can get 100 views in a day off it, it's great, But with this one, it's just like, oh man, I guess you're on a run and you start to get a push. And anybody knows this. You don't want to lose that push. But I think it naturally goes away, and then it will come back. But because I don't want to put up 2 videos in days, but I only typically do that when the video is viewing poorly. Because I usually I have Sunday, I'm filming this Saturday night. I've already Saturday went up the T-Bell video. Sunday is going to be a card video. Monday is going to be a card video. Special pickup card video. And this will probably be Tuesday. Actually, no, this might be Wednesday, because Tuesday is probably going to be the NFL recap. Week 1. So I always have videos in reserve. A lot of the times because I like to get ahead, because then there'll be days where I can't film, and I'm like, okay, I don't have to worry about it now. But I don't like to put up 2 videos, but usually I only do that because the first video, I know a video is not going to view well within 2 hours. Like, you can just tell. Because usually, certain videos, the first like 2-3 hours, they start to build momentum. When they're not building momentum by hour 3, and it's just dipping, I'm like, this ain't going to pick up any pace. And it did pick up, no, it actually did worse overnight, which was surprising. So, I'm going to do another one, though. And if that one also doesn't view, I'll probably hold off for a while. as a content creator, I hate losing that momentum because it doesn't happen all the time. When you go on these runs like I was on for a bit, it's awesome, and then you'll see it start to slowly creep down, and then you try to counter that. The problem is if I put up 2 videos in a row that don't view well, it drops the views even further down, and then I gotta start to build up stuff. It's just annoying. So that's kind of the channel update, is that when I give video chances, I'm gonna give them a second chance, and if they don't view both times, that's not saying I never do them again, but I'm gonna hold off doing them because I don't like putting up double videos a lot. Like with the cover art order tournament, I'm obviously finishing that. Those videos don't view, and part of me wants to go back to this view instead of top down because I can throw a drink review in it or something else and it views better. Just the top down and the thing doesn't view well. The word searches are interesting ones. There's times where they view incredibly, and then there's other times where they do nothing. It's very strange. Reading videos are always awful for me. I'll be doing 1 or 2 of those probably though next month, October. Just, reading the scary story stuff, or they're from the Japanese one I have with their tales. I'll probably do 1 or 2, or maybe a Goosebumps. I don't think I'll do a full book though, because it's just, like I said, it just doesn't, it's not doing enough, and it's just like, I can't. I mean, maybe I could, if I wanted to put 2 in a day up, I could do 2 in a day and see how that, maybe the combined total's better, but what are you gonna do? You just have to, if you're a content creator, you just have to constantly, especially if you put it like me, I put up videos all the time, so, you're constantly thinking, okay, what can I put up that's gonna do well, and stuff, and I just like when I'm on a roll, and I want to continue because you never know when it will completely be freaking screwed. But it's just like the update, just in terms of that, like, I want to try to put up heavy hitters as much as possible. Like I do the eating video, T-Bell eating video, does gangbusters. Like, I knew that would do well. It doesn't need to do 1 million views or 2,000, 2,500 a day, but I know it's easily going to be that 1,700, 1,800. I'm doing rambles typically do well. The gameplays, it depends on the game. So I was shocked that this one didn't do well, unless a lot of you weren't alerted to it. Because the 4th one I did in that run back in whenever the last one went up, May or something, didn't do as well as the other 3, but it still did pretty good overall. I always keep the stats. I always wait to see what it's doing after 28 days. See where it's at, because some views will game, like barbershop role plays, those used to do incredible for me when I first started doing them. They would do just insane right out of the gate. Now they don't do as well out of the gate, and this has been a thing for probably 2 years, but they view well over time still. Collection videos typically do well, depends on the system, and some of those will also pick up momentum. Like that last Xbox One I did, what was that, back in maybe June? That thing's got over like, let me see what that has. That has like 25,000 views. And for me to have that over this span is nuts. Let me go to my top viewing videos here. I do have another card opening going up tomorrow. So the people that like that sorting are going to like that because I do more sorting in that video. And it's a longer one. But the problem is, it's just not going to... I just did more than 20,000 because I don't have a shit ton that are over 20,000, but it will pick up that. Yeah, the Xbox One, that went up 2 months ago. 25,000 freaking views. Ton of likes, great comments. I gotta remember to say, don't forget to like and stuff. Likes seem to be what kicks you in. Comments don't seem to kick you into the algorithm. Likes do. And there's a new thing, hype on videos. I saw they've rolled this out. I've been trying to find it on other people's videos, and I can't. I know somebody mentioned it on one of my videos that they hyped it, and that was a couple of weeks ago. At first, I was like, I didn't know what it was. I was like, hype? What? I was like, I think I was just like, oh, thanks. Like, I didn't know what that hype points was, and they gave like 3 times you can do it on a video in a week. The first 7 days of a video. So hype those videos up if you can, if it's available on my vids, because I don't know. I've looked on other people's videos and I don't see it. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna hype a video, and I don't know where it is. I don't know, there's certain things you have to do. I know that I read some of it, like it can't be lives, don't have it happen. And shorter videos, I forget. But yeah, this one, the McDonald's one I did last year to 23,000. Answering your questions that I did in Islip, that would have been last year, 32K. Hard Candy Long Ramble did 21, that was a year ago. 56K for my full video game collection, that might have been, was that 24? That was 22. That could be my highest viewing video. I got a barbershop roleplay here that did 57,000. And like I said, this was 2018. Well before I was getting pushes. That video did nuts. My highest viewing video, it was a request for a full video game collection. I would have had a lot less games, 50-some thousand. Another barbershop. This is back in Massapequa, so this is going back to like 2019 at the earliest, the latest. 39K. I want to do another cranial nerve exam, but oddly enough, that's another video that when I first started doing them, they did great, and then as it went on, I would do them. They would still view well, but they didn't do what they were doing. That's why I kind of steered away from it, because I was like, well, I got to pull out all these props and stuff. I'm like, if it's not going to do what I want it to do. Shady videos are another one. Depends on what it is. It's always the ones seemingly that I'm super pumped to do that don't view well. And then it's ones where I wouldn't think they would do well that do well. I did that X-Files roleplay and that did not do well. That wasn't that long ago either, a couple of months. And I was like, oh man. Because there's some roleplays when I put my good thoughts into it and I think it comes out well. When those don't view well, it sucks. But then other videos unexpectedly view like nuts. They go off. But anybody who makes YouTube videos, no matter what your sub count is, 500, 5,000, 20,000, 50, 100, 200, you have different expectations in your head. And you know that it's just constantly like boop, 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 boop. That's a bit of a channel update, not really an update, just more, the update was more like, if you don't see certain videos, it's because they're not viewing well. Doesn't mean I'm never going to do them again, but, like, with these Eras gameplay, I was like, okay, the first batch did well, I'm going to do another 4, and this one I was so disappointed, I was like, damn, wait, what? But times change, I have to go with what you guys are viewing more than not, and people's tastes change over time. Now maybe the second one views better, and I say, okay, cool, I'll do another one. That's what I'm going to go from there. Unless I'm in the mood to do 2 video days, and I'm like, screw it, I'll do it. I'll do 2. But anyway, 8 out of 10 on this Fanta Chuckie Punch. It's a fruit punch soda. It's fine. And now just a bit of Ramble here, channel